So yesterday I made a video saying that I'm excited for Plants vs Zombies 3, and it turns out a day later, the game's out. From what I've been told, the game is only available in the UK at the minute, but people are spreading around APKs so you're able to play it anywhere in the world. I played the game a little bit, so I'll give you my first impressions of what I've played so far. To begin with, the merging mechanic seems to be a big part of the game and not being a segment that you have to do in between waves, since it introduces the merging mechanic on the first level of the game. The story behind the game is that a meteor crashed in Crazy Dave's back garden that's allowing the plants to be able to merge, and Dr. Zomboss is trying to steal it so he can use the merging for his zombies. As for the gameplay, the first thing they've done is made it so the sun is once again back in multiples of 25, similar to the original first two games. I don't know why it was changed to begin with. The game's pacing is also really similar to the first two games as well, with levels lasting a lot longer. I've not played many levels so far, so this might change throughout the game, but I found that levels were somewhat similar to the original two games instead of just being like 20 seconds. As for the progression in the game, you get the first original plants pretty early on, the pea shooter, sunflower, walnut and potato mine, and you learn how to merge them with each other to make new plants. Just after you unlock the potato mine, it introduces a new mechanic that I think a lot of people aren't going to be very happy with, and that's the plant pass. It's a pass that progresses as you play through each of the levels in the game. They consider them tasks, and I don't really know how I feel about this at the minute. I'll have to play more of the game to see how it functions properly, but Gatling Pea's at the end of it. Now, it lets you view all of the things in the Almanac pretty early on in the game, and I'm not gonna lie, there's quite a lot of content in there. I'm genuinely really surprised how many different plants and zombies I saw. There's also leveling in this game as well, which I know a lot of people don't really like very much. You get XP throughout levels, and you can use it on different plants. Earlier I mentioned that you could get plants through the plant pass, but you can also get different seed packets from the plant pass to then use on different plants. If you get pea shooter and walnut seeds, for instance, you can use it to make peanut. You can also get seed packets for other plants. Once you get enough, you can then unlock it, similar to how PvZ 2 works. And for some reason they decided to add a character creator to this game. Honestly, I don't like this, even if there is a reference to Garden Warfare 2 in there. I think all the cosmetics should personally be for the plants instead of for the character, since I don't really see how giving the player character a model in the game is necessary. It just feels a bit pointless to me. I'm going to be honest, as I'm editing this video, I'm playing the game more just so I have more I can mention, and I have now unlocked the Gatling Pea. And I'm going to tell you this now, I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. The plant pass is a paid pass that costs 10 quid. 10 quid for the plant pass, and you have to get iceberg lettuce from it. The gatekeeping iceberg lettuce. Another thing I want to mention is the character creator little guy that you can make. Just sits there in the corner of the screen while you play all the time. He doesn't do anything, he just stands there. It's weird. Now for the plant pass, you can buy it now and you get the plants immediately. Everything you unlock afterwards is all for the character creator, which I just see really, it's just silly, I'm not gonna lie, it's dumb. But the idea that this is a limited time pass, there is a timer under it, so I'd assume it's going to work like Fortnite, where every so often they do another pass, you unlock more stuff, meaning that it's time limited. You have a limited time to get plants in this game, which I don't think is a good idea at all. The Zen Garden's back as well. You can plant plants in there and you can merge them as well to get seed packets for stuff that you can upgrade later on. Now I don't have much else to mention new gameplay wise, so I'll just give my personal thoughts about it now. While the gameplay changes seem to be really good, I'm quite disappointed that all of the options I was seeing in the Almanac are probably going to be paywalled. Obviously you can unlock plants in the game that are free, but the fact that stuff like iceberg lettuce that is going to lead to you being able to make elemental plants is locked behind like paying 10 quid is just ridiculous to me. Now I'm sure that if I mention any other ways that they could monetize this game that are a bit more like fair, they're not really going to listen, but I'll mention it anyway. I think they should be using gems to buy the pass instead of real money, because you can earn gems in the game, it seems like, and you can buy gems as well. Since I think the idea that I have to pay money for characters like iceberg lettuce and can't just play the game a bunch to unlock the pass is just really unfair. Now I'm not going to sugarcoat this, I think the character creator is terrible, I think it looks bad, I don't see why it needs to be in the game anywhere. I think it could be accomplished through other ways instead of a character creator, like cosmetics for the characters. I know you could say, well, in the free roam area, you walk around as your character. You could do other things with that, you could just not have your character there. it feels so pointless, and it just feels like another excuse to monetize stuff to me. But even though I am complaining quite a lot about elements of the game, I haven't got anything really to say bad about the gameplay. I thought it was alright, I found it quite enjoyable actually. The merging was quite fun to mess around with, the different combos you can use was nice as well. I know the argument could be made that you can play PvZ Fusion instead, and I completely understand that, since obviously PvZ Fusion is a larger game, probably has a lot more content than PvZ 3, and is not like paywalled or anything. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about PvZ 3 for the minute. I might make another one of these videos down the line if more stuff changes or my opinion changes, but for now this is my thoughts on PvZ 3. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.